Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new subscribers. I hope you stay for a good long while. Bring a friend with you next time. Let's talk about Drake now. I don't know if I could have waited that long for this lawsuit. As you know, just a few days ago, his lawsuit against iHeart Media, and Universal Music Group, which I'll refer to as UMG, was settled and settled very quickly. And that's an indication that you really got your ducks in order and perhaps could have asked for a lot more money because they settled so quickly. Just think of back a year and a half ago when the P. Diddy lawsuit with Cassie Ventura was settled like that. It's a great indication that you have um, the strength on your side of the case. I'll say that. But having realized that where we are right now, this video I just want to discuss this recent settlement, and then um, on Thursday, on my next upload, I want to address how I believe the whole thought process for Drake at this point would be, at least if I was in his shoes. But let's just say this settlement, $400 million for defamation of character and image from the song Not Like Us, and the intention of overplaying the song and um, having it on every radio station earmarked to be played so frequently is considered, that's underhanded in the music industry. But at this point, a $400 million settlement is considered, they're calling it LeBron size. It's the richest in music history. So he is making an impact of his own as to how to respond to something like that, and to respond in such a way that it too is revolutionary. As you know, the song Not Like Us is extremely impactful and revolutionary as to how you want to embody those lyrics for yourself, and how empowering it is, particularly for Black Americans. Drake, on the other hand, in his response with this settlement and this lawsuit, is sending a message of his own. Don't come for us when it comes to defamation in this way, image destroying. And and we all must agree to some degree that it did impact his career. Have you heard from him? Have you seen him in public? Have you, his concerts are getting not the sales that they were, and he's been quiet to some degree as far as responding back. But what a way to respond back to the music industry and the executives, I would say, in this lawsuit. I also wanted to acknowledge the piece that, and let's see if I have the some of the facts here that I wouldn't be able to retain on my own. Um, his lawsuit proposed that the music industry, and particularly iHeart Media and UMG, Universal Music Group, use bots to inflate the song's popularity. Well, the song was doing well on its own. It didn't need the bots, but there was some type of acknowledgement that the song got boost, and that there were payments to Apple Music to misdirect users to listen to Not Like Us so frequently. I would say, from my experience, just as a person who would listen to radio or have it streaming on as I'm using my laptop or whatever, is it was always on. Now, I felt fortunate because I loved it and I loved the song, but I thought, my God, I could turn the radio on at any given time, and it's one of those songs from that um, EP was playing. And so I thought, it must really be popular. So to that degree, there is some truth to his lawsuit. Also, what came from this is the renegotiation of the terms by which a lawsuit can take place. By that, they're saying that, how do you go about not only suing, but settling on the playing of music if you can't identify it's overplaying in such a way that it is hurting another artist's image. And so that had to be addressed as well. His attorneys had to have done that to some degree because this settlement came about so quickly. And the promotion of the song and the inertia of the song to be played so regularly and how it impacted his career. So this is going to probably be, I would say, to some degree or the other, textbook literature, case studies in lawsuits. The students that's going to school to be contractual attorneys or attorneys that would work with media would be interested into as to how this is impacted, because this is the first time at this level. It is considered revolutionary. So while Kendrick Lamar did something revolutionary, so did Drake. I'd say he served an ace of his own now. In his ex Serena's language, he served his own match point. Having said that, he served his own match point. The problem with it is the suffering that he incurred during this time where he was asked to be silent, because a smart attorney will let you keep getting pounded on because it makes a strong case stronger. But if you're the one getting pounded on, you want it over now. But the impact as the size of it, the settlement like this, would not have happened unless there was more evidence of it for a longer period of time. And this, I believe, is why they waited until after the Super Bowl. Because now just singing the song at the Super Bowl, my understanding is Kendrick Lamar was urged not to sing it, but I don't know. But playing it on such a large stage also enhanced this settlement, this lawsuit. So I think there was another fact that I wanted to share as to that. Portions of his lawsuit, my understanding, was dropped. I don't know what those are. I didn't research and study any of that. My point in this upload is, despite the fact of how well that song, Not Like Us, and everything else that occurred during that period of time was so celebrated, magnified, and rich in its own right, the return as to being able to point directly to the impact that it had on Drake, his career, his image, defamation. There was actually saying his name, actually calling it the Drake diss, worked to Drake's favor. So for $400 million, call me a thing. Okay. If you've gotten this far, please click like, please click subscribe, leave a positive comment, give me your thoughts about the thing. Tune in next time when I'll be addressing Drake and his ability to remain silent during this defamation, during this Not Like Us, and what perhaps his next moves might just be, because as we know, he's probably preparing for that. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.